You know, just like you said, a little different team name, same old fellas on there, and they have been fantastic, as we know, over in Europe. So I am very excited to see what Frolunda can do, but a strong test in IQ, as I know a few of the names over there as well.
Yeah, we know the names. We know a lot of the names. And if you look at some of the names, you know them extremely well. And that's what makes this one, I think, a more exciting matchup than what we may have seen in the past from teams like. Now fighting for it. Kavalko back in down low. He'll circle around the back of the net, get it out to the point. Patsburg, one-time shot, and scores! Coming in D to D, that's Nico with the goal. And what a beautiful goal from the pressure.
Yeah, I think that was tipped, actually. Ginu got his twig on it in front there, Nick, and he was able to tip that in. What a play. The hand-eye on Ginu, very good, as it's actually an inside body tip between the twig and the body, and he makes no mistake going upstairs.
8th face-off of the game so far. One back to Frolunda yet again. They've won 5 of those. Wrist shot there, loose change, and Potslav with the goal. This one's tied up at 1 off the rebound right there at the doorstep. This period, they tried the Omaha. That bounced off Potslav. Timu staying home. Smart move by him to do that. Kavalko still got it in the zone, though. Slap shot in from the center point area. That one's pushed aside. It almost worked that time as the shot got through, but Teme made the save as we're back out to Eki. Set play here. Wraparound chance was coming in front of the mouth of the goal. As I say wraparound, but he was trying to wrap in front of the goal to put that one on the short side. Couldn't do it. 2-on-1 back the other way. Backhand chance, and he scores! The game winner was the man that opened up the scoring, and IQUE will take game 1, 2-1 in overtime.
What a huge goal by Ginu. I am overly impressed. The man that opened it up with the tip, he got speed to get in behind the defenseman, and that is a great play, Major, as he receives that pass and goes backhand and tucks it in 5-hole.
So we'll see action here. Shot in and score! Tipped in the same way. Turnabout is fair play, and Frolunda from the right point on to Eki's stick on the tip-in. It's 1-0 for that hockey club.
Now, if you were paying attention earlier, Nick was talking about how Eki shuffles himself into that spot, and that is exactly what we got there. He doesn't just stand there. He works his way in from either behind the net or the right-hand side, gets himself in front, and what a great tip there to go up 1-0 for London.
Looking for it from the corner. They'll set up again. Out center point, shot in, score! Eki with the power play goal. That's tip in number 2. They don't ask how, they just ask how many, as Timu steps up at the blue line, stripping away the puck. He's got speed now. Backhand chance, score! And that's the left defender doing it all from the hit to generate the play, driving it down the ice on the breakaway, and he puts one home. It's 3-0.
That's the most exciting thing to watch about Frolunda. I said it a minute ago, is that the defense, or the offense, starts with the defense. And there you see Timu on a breakaway coming in and scoring. He's not going to make no mistake on that. But, you know, it's just so great having 5 skilled players on the ice when they can actually shuffle positions, give the defense some offensive chances, have the forwards back there on D. Doesn't matter where these guys are on the ice, they're showing why they're so skilled. I want to take this laying down, as Nick said, and they are showing why they are a top team right now.
Wrist shot there, almost blockered. Oh, that one was almost a beat Teme, blockered aside there. That was from Eki. He's looking for the back of the net for the 3rd time today, as that one's tipped in instead, and they score! Potslav, the centerman, will tip that one in, and that will beat Teme on the short side. It's 4-0.
Yeah, and, you know, like we get from our stats insider, B Major, who's just so fantastic back there. There's more goals allowed in this hockey game than IQUE has allowed all season, and that just shows the strength of Frolunda. They wanted to come out with a bang, and have they ever done it here in this second period.
Gaming is who will win this Swiss format best-of-3 series and go 2-0 on the season so far in this 8-week regular season. Backhand chance there, and that might be an answer. Kavalko scores, and it's 1-0.
I jumped out of my chair there. If you guys could see me, that was a defensive lapse by Frolunda. I'm not sure what happened. Cavalco just walked right through into the middle, and the seas parted, and he made no mistake going backhand Nick. And what a way to start this game off for IQUE.
As they definitely answered the question of can IQUE recover. So far, that answer is yes. The Eppies got it on second chance and scores! Cavalco with his second.
Wow, this is a 2-0 hockey game, and Cavalco is putting the team on his back. What size backpacks do they have over there in Europe? Because look at the individual effort. I thought that was him that came in and got it. He was actually right place, right time, Nick. It was someone else with the big individual effort there.
Yeah, the individual effort, but then the team effort, allowing that thing to get into the back of the net, beating Cafe on the other side of the ice this time, and Cavalco gets his second. He will be credited with that goal, but here we are as that one's almost Michigan behind the net. Playmaker going to work from his kitchen as that shot's in, tipped in front, and they score! Eki breaks into the lead. It's 2-1.
And just like that, May just said it himself. You got to pick your poison in the defensive zone, and that's tough with Eki in front. Not able to get in front, and there it is again. Another tip goal past Teme. Usually Teme can see the puck, make the first save, but it's very hard, Nick, when you have these tips in front.
They are hammering, chiseling, pretty much like Michelangelo did to the statue of David in the 1400s. They are working away at trying to get back into this game, and they're doing so right now, and they do, picking up the garbage. They score, and this game is tied.
Well, I know Mage is going to talk about flipping a switch here, because just in the first 5 minutes, it's all for Frolunda. Teme makes 2 of the first 3 saves, but as a defensive core, you cannot let anybody take 3 shots on your goalie from top crease without expecting 1 to go in. We got a brand new hockey game, as my coach used to say back in the day. If we would have known, we could have started here, Nick.
Teme, the rebound chance in front, second effort. Good save by Teme. That one's off the post, and the play will continue. 3-on-2 the other way if they hurry. Back checking is Patslaf, slowing it down. Nieppe tipped in front now. That was intended for Jurgeli, but off the rebound, off the back, and they score. IQUE is up 3-2.
This is the most exciting game of hockey I've ever been a part of. This is amazing. What a great job by IQUE. They come out so strong in the first period. They get 2 huge goals. Frolunda says, I've just about had enough. And Eki comes in with a couple of big bangers. And just the other way, IQUE comes back with a goal. What a great play with great force to the net. And you gotta crash that net if you want to win in big games. And we're halfway through a hockey game with a 3-2 lead for IQUE.
17 in-game regulation minutes as that one's tipped in front, out to Eki, and we're tied.
And there's just no chance on that one. Throw your hats for Mr. Eki, as that's a hat trick for him, and he's in the right place at the right time. Just tipped right onto his twig. He shoots, not even facing the net, and what a goal, Nick, as that one pops out right to him. Right time, right place, 3-3. Here we go.
I think the kids say they're cracked. I think the old heads say they were feeling it. Either way, we're tied again. And will we finally see a Frolunda lead change here? Time will tell. But right now, these goals, they're not coming at a premium necessarily, Tegan, but they are coming with a fight to them.
Yeah, you're definitely having to work for every inch out there. And I guess we'll just have to see who's buzzing as we move forward.
I like it. This play will move on now. Wrist shot intended for Eki. The backhand chance off the broken play. And we do have the lead change. Eki makes this one 4-3.
Eki, right time, right place, and that's his second one in as many minutes. What a great job by him, as that's the hockey IQ Eki has. If he doesn't have the puck on his stick, he's in a position to score. That shot goes off of the twig of IQ's defenseman Patsburg, right onto the stick of Eki, and he's not going to make a mistake in tight with nobody around him.
Jurgeli back there. On defense, Cavalco trying to rally around the puck to get one last effort. 12 seconds to go. Jurgeli, now Loimu's got it. Chipped out of the zone again. Cavalco forced in Jurgeli. Can they get one on net? Here's an option. Diving in front. That's Playmaker. 2 seconds. 1. And that's gonna do it. So Frolunda, after losing 2-1 in overtime for game number 1, comes back and takes game 2 decisively and comes out of a 2-0 deficit in game 3 to win the series 2-1.